Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. Hopefully today with our bets and your bets, it's going to be another profitable day for you. We've got PGA Championship Week. Welcome to our golf show on this one and the golf bets that we've got going on. Valhalla, if I can pronounce that thing correct, in Kentucky. Rory just won this thing 10 years ago, right? So Valhalla, one of the most famous golf courses out there for sure in this one here. So PGA Championship, obviously the first major of the year. If you've been paying attention to golf, Scotty Scheffler gets the Masters. And to be really honest, the way Scheffler's played, he's going to be a dominant favorite and everything. So Scotty Scheffler right now somewhere around plus 400, 450 to win. Rory around plus 750-ish to win as he comes off that Wells Fargo Championship as well. He had a double bogey on 18 and, still shot like 65, 66 on the final day to run away with that one. Xander Schauffele, Jon Rahm, Brooks Koepka, and then the rest of the favorites that are still under 20 to 1. And then Ludwig Edberg, who played tremendously at the Masters, getting in a PGA. He's around plus 22 to 2,500. And then DeChambeau, Morikawa, Homa, Neiman, Wyndham Clark, Victor Hovland, Cantlay, Cam Smith, Tyrrell Hatton, all the usual suspects, so to speak. Tiger Woods supposedly playing again. We are staying away from the Tiger Woods props at this one here. It just isn't. It's one of those things. We love Tiger, what he's done for sports in general, let alone golf. He's fantastic. He's had his issues here and there, right? But overall, what he's done for the game of golf has been tremendous. All these guys should send him a check at the end of every week, I think, in this one. So, to be really honest in this one. So, we are going to give you the bets that we've got. We're focused on two golfers for the weekend. Now, we will update these as well. So, our Google Sheets that we talk about in every show will be at the end of every episode on YouTube. And then also on our channel pages on TikTok and YouTube as well. It's docs.google.com/spreadsheet. Bunch of other stuff behind it. Click on those links. Go to the 2024 season golf, Formula One, UFC. Click there and then scroll down to the PGA Championship. You'll be able to see all of these bets. And we're not going to have multiple shows for rounds 2, 3, and 4. So you need to follow along on those Google Sheets to get any updated bets that we have for 2, 3, or 4. So let's go ahead and let's get those bets out to you for the PGA Championship that we've got so far. So Ludwig Edberg, who we were on in the Masters, and thank you, Mr. Edberg, you made us a boatload of money. We're going to go ride you again this week. So Edberg, for a win, top 5, top 10, top 20, top 30. This is a long, long golf course that they extended even more. So big hitters probably going to be favored in this one, I think a little bit. There is some long holes for sure. So Edberg being one of the top big hitters out there. So win, top 5, top 10, top 20, top 30. Wyndham Clark. Now, at the Wells Fargo, he couldn't have played any worse if he probably tried on this one. We think, though, major championship, we should be ready to roll with Wyndham in this one. So he was about 45 to 1, so a little bit more of a long shot for us, but we like the way Wyndham plays in the majors especially. So Wyndham Clark win. Top 5, top 10, top 20, top 30 in that one. Now, we have a bunch of matchup props and score props. Par at this golf course is 71 as well, just to give you a heads up. So we're going to play Wyndham Clark under 70.5 score round 1, as well as Edberg under 70.5 to score in round 1. We're also going to take Scheffler to beat Rory for the tournament. I know Rory has... Let me put it this way. He's been out of contention in most majors, but somehow figured out how to maybe make a top 10 or something for a long, long time. Scheffler, when it comes to a major, he seems to be dialed in even a little bit more than he is in a regular tournament. So Scheffler to beat Rory for the tournament, it was kind of juicy, minus 160, but we think Scheffler's going to dominate him overall. So then we'll get to Edberg and Clark, what we're looking for in these matchups. So let's get rolling here. So Edberg will do, to beat Koepka, Brooks Koepka in the tournament. And then we've got Clark to beat Justin Thomas in the tournament. Wyndham Clark to beat Patrick Cantlay in the tournament. And then we're also going to play, Clark to beat Jason Day in round 1. Adberg to beat Justin Thomas in round 1. Adberg to beat Xander Schauffele in round 1. Wyndham Clark to beat Brian Harman in round 1. And we took a little bit more of a gamble here. Clark to beat Scheffler in round 1. That was like plus 220, folks. I mean, Clark could shoot a number in day 1 and beat Scheffler in this one and get two times the money on plus 220. We couldn't turn that one down. Let's see. And then Adberg in a group to beat Schauffele and Thomas in round 1. Clark to beat Harman and Scheffler in round 1. We also sprinkled a little bit on Wyndham Clark and Louis Adberg to lead round 1. So maybe get out to a hot start, shoot a low number, get that thing out there. Then Clark, top 20 round 1. Adberg, top 20 round 1. Both of those basically plus 200 bets or more in that one. Also, Adberg over 3.5 birdies in round 1. Same thing for Wyndham Clark, over 3.5 birdies for round 1. And then in a group bet, Adberg to beat DeChambeau, Neiman, Cam Smith, and Colin Morikawa for the tournament. And then Wyndham Clark to beat Homa, Fleetwood, Tyrrell Hatton, and Patrick Cantlay for the tournament. Both of those bets over plus 300. A lot of value there, as I think they're probably the best golfer in there. The question is, can they put the best week together as well? So let's give you those PGA Championship bets one more time to get us started here. Like I said, then make sure you do check out our Google Sheets, and we'll get those updated bets for rounds 2, 3, and 4 as well. So Louis Adberg to win, top 5, top 10, top 20, and top 30. Same thing for Wyndham Clark to win, top 5, top 10, top 20, top 30. Round 1 scores. Clark and Adberg both under 70.5, par 71 here, so they need to shoot 1 under par to cash those tickets. Scotty Scheffler to beat Rory McIlroy for the tournament in that one. Then also Adberg to beat Brooks Koepka for the tournament. Then we've got Wyndham Clark to beat Justin Thomas for the tournament. Wyndham Clark to beat Patrick Cantlay for the tournament. Clark to beat Jason Day in round 1. Adberg to beat Justin Thomas in round 1. Adberg to beat Xander Schauffele in round 1. Clark to beat Brian Harman in round 1. Clark to beat Scheffler in round 1. Adberg to beat Schauffele and Thomas together in a group, round 1. Clark to beat Harman and Scheffler in a group, round 1. Clark to lead round 1. Adberg to lead round 1. Sprinkle a little bit there as well. Clark and Adberg top 20 in round 1. Adberg over 3.5 birdies round 1, as well as Wyndham Clark over 3.5 birdies round 1. And then a 5-man group, Adberg to beat DeChambeau, Joaquin Neiman, Cam Smith, and Colin Morikawa. Clark to beat Homa, Fleetwood, Tyrrell Hatton, Patrick Cantlay. Both of those bets for the tournament in that one as well. So a lot of round 1 bets, a lot of tournament bets in this one. Like I said, we'll be back with round 2 updates once round 1 is finished, and those get posted. We'll bet some more matchups there as well. Also, if somebody gets like stupid hot, we might have to play a little wagers on those as well. So, like I mentioned previously, at the end of it, the Google Sheets are a betting ledger. It makes life really simple to, instead of having to write down these bets as we go through them, to have these in black and white easily for you to see. They're really easy to find. At the end of every episode on YouTube that we do, it'll be in the comment section, docs.google.com/spreadsheet. Also, you'll find that same link on our YouTube and TikTok channel pages, so make sure you check that out. And if you want to make life easy to find us, it's really easy to do. All we have to do is hit that subscribe or follow button, no matter what social media platform you're watching us on. Every time we drop a new episode, you'll get it'll be sent to your subscription tab or your follower tab for you to check out. These days, with multiple things going on, you can have 2 to 4 videos a day with a bunch of bets in there. So if you want to make sure you check those out, make sure you hit that subscribe or follow button. If you want to make life even easier to find us, you can do so easily by just turning on notifications to whatever social media platform you're watching us on. You'll get a notification sent to your phone or device to let you know Sports Bets for Free has dropped a new episode of bets. Give you plenty of time to match those up with your bets and give you that ton of confidence you need heading to the betting app or betting window. We do appreciate everybody's support as always, and we look forward to seeing you on the next episode.